Hi, my name is Tracy Matthews. I'm the staff liaison for the Business and Advocacy Committee of the Campbell County Chamber of Commerce. Today I'm visiting with candidate Bruce Brown, and he is running for the office of City Council Ward 1. We've invited Mr. Brown to talk to us about his views on business issues here in Campbell County. First off, Mr. Brown, please introduce yourself.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm very pleased to be here today, and once again, my name is Bruce Brown, and I'm running for City Council Ward 1. I have been in Gillette, working in Gillette for since 2006. I started working in Gillette. I moved full-time to Gillette and became a resident in 2015. I'm married. I have two daughters, Madison and lives out by Pumpkin Buttes with her daughter Edie and her husband Weston, and Marty lives over in Carlisle with her husband Justin and her daughter Lorelei Lee. I'm happy to be in Gillette. I'm proud to be in Gillette. I think Gillette's a great community. I look forward to running for this office.
Thank you. First question, are you in favor of the optional 1% tax? Why or why not?
I am in favor of the optional 1% tax. I believe it's a good thing for Gillette. If you look around at the infrastructure it's provided, it's a necessary, in my mind, to keep infrastructure current and in good shape. And when I talk about infrastructure, I'm not talking about just bricks and mortar. I'm also talking about social services and the other good things that the 1% sales tax does. So I am very much in favor of the 1% sales tax. I think it has done great things for Gillette, and it will continue to do great things for Gillette as long as we are prudent in the way we spend our money.
Thank you. What do you feel are the key responsibilities of the role of City Councilman?
In my mind, the key roles of the City Councilman are to serve the constituents. People when you think about asking for a person for their vote, that's a very sacred thing. People have given their lives to protect our right to vote and to be a free democracy. And so I don't take that lightly when I ask somebody for their vote. I really take it seriously, and I think that being a private business owner and also CPA will help me to guide my decisions that keep I'm basically fiscally conservative because I'm an accountant. So I will be very frugal with the monies that we spend to come before the council to spend. I think it's our responsibility to be the good stewards of the dollars that are come our way and to make sure that we spend those in the most effective and efficient way that we possibly can.
Thank you. Finally, our last question is, what would you do to improve the overall business climate of the city of Gillette?
One thing I'd like to do as my time, if I'm fortunate enough to be elected to the council, is I've been looking for a house in downtown Gillette to convert into an office, and what I'm finding is the zoning is not quite conducive to that. And I would like to see that where we could build a community, like if you drive into Sheridan, you'll notice there's a lot of professional buildings in those older homes, and I think it just helps the vibrancy of the downtown to have those professional offices here. Plus, it's close to the courthouse and the banking and other things that you need as a business person. And what it also does is it helps keep that downtown vibrant. And if you go across the state of Wyoming, a lot of our downtowns are suffering right now, and some of them are doing quite well. But in order to attract business and to keep current businesses reinvesting, we need a strong downtown central area, I think, and that's one thing I'd like to do. Also, I want to make sure that we have as few regulations as we possibly can so as not to hinder business. We like to say that we are business friendly in Wyoming, and for the most part we are, but sometimes we do run across a little red tape that we as business people don't know that it's out there, and that's very frustrating when we find those kind of things out the hard way. And so what I want to do is make sure that we don't over-regulate people, keep taxes as low as we possibly can, and just focus on the existing businesses, because a lot of time in economic development, people look at the recruiting business and bringing them in because that makes better headlines. But I think we need to keep our local businesses strong, which will help keep our community strong and also help in recruiting new business and keeping the overall economy of Gillette strong and bright going on into the future.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Brown.
My pleasure.
I enjoyed our time today.
Well, thank you. So did I.